very good evening. I'm Rob Worrell. Alongside me is Steve Gibbs. And here come our teams for this evening's National League match between Aldershot Town in 15th place and AFC Fylde 22nd at the start of play. The shots are in their home kit of red and blue striped shirts, red shorts and red socks, and Fylde are in an all-white kit this evening. A number of changes to your Aldershot Town team this evening. 5 to be precise. They'll line up as follows. Marcus Dewhurst in goal, Luca Woodhouse, Levi Lang and Dan Ellis in the back three, Kai Corbett, Keane Anderson, Theo Widrington, Aaron Jones and Henry in some sort of positions across the middle, and we think Max Mullins and Kwame Thomas up front for the shots. Nick Horton's going to get us underway once referee Elliot Swallow blows his whistle. 11 games in the National League, 45 yellows and 3 reds this season, all of them second yellows. Immediately Horton plays the ball back to Harry Davis. It's sent down the right hand side for Fylde, and it will go all the way through to Marcus Dewhurst in goal, and then it's prodded forward by Dan Sassy, and now picked up by Fylde in the centre of midfield. Massey running forward. He's got Evans away to his left, and we'll come on to the Fylde situation when we get the next little stoppage in play. Lang a little bit overzealous there, but gets away with it. Aaron Jones picks up the loose ball. Now it's played in and picked up by Tyler Roberts. Roberts finds Owen Evans. Evans gives it back to him. Number of players in the box. If they can get it across. Massey's got it, edge of the box, tries a shot from distance. It's a really good one. Swerved in the air and was well watched and well saved by Marcus Dewhurst away to his left, and he's gone down a little bit uncomfortably as a result of that. Wonderful effort from Massey. Like Horton, he's got a history against the shots from this season. You fancy this evening. Corner to Fylde, and over to you, Steve Gibbs.
Yeah, it was a good save from Marcus, and Massey does seem to have a good habit of late of forcing errors from goalkeepers.
He is indeed. He doesn't need treatment. Levi Lang's going to take the free kick, and he's going to hang it up towards Kwame Thomas, who gets the flick on, and then it's won in the air by Fylde, but comes out to James Henry. It pops up and he hits it on the half volley. It's always going over the bar, slightly wide as well, but probably the nearest the shots have come, Steve, in this opening 28 minutes.
Yeah, in the end he had to rush it. I think James Henry sensed Evans' presence and had to take it early. In the end, couldn't quite control it, sliced it wide, but...
Good evening to Stuart Griffiths, who's listening, but was probably texting the Woking scoreline as I gave it out. Here's Tyler Roberts, edge of the area, is going to try a shot from distance, and it's well covered by Dewhurst towards his right-hand post, and he deflects it behind for another corner. That's Hugill's second sighter of the evening to the players at the back who were sending the ball forward.
Yeah, I think it was a good ball, overhit, but yeah, Mullins did well to break in behind and was, in the end, was not too far from getting on the end of it.
Good hold-up play from Gavin Massey, feeds Tyler Roberts on the left side. He's coming across the area now, and he'll find Horton, who'll pick it up, make a channel on his left, and he has a go, and he literally can hit the target with either foot from either side. He had a clear plan there, and he looks disappointed with himself, but again the shot wasn't too far wide, and another warning shot from the visitors.
Yeah, I think the fact that Marcus Dewhurst was rooted to the spot as the ball flew inches wide of that post told everything. I think Horton has every right to be disappointed. He should have got that on target, and he'd worked enough space that probably he'll feel he should have scored.
Good ball from Keane Anderson, cutting out possession and feeding it out to Corbett on the right hand side. He's dragged it one way, then back. Henry's got it, shot deflected up and into the goal, and up against it for much of the half. The shots take the lead in the 41st minute, and the goal scorer is James Henry. Celebrations in front of the north stand. Henry edges a goal closer to Josh Barrett. The shots take the lead, Steve, with not too many minutes before half-time.
No, just 5 minutes before the end of the first half. And that's so unfortunate on AFC Fylde. They've had the lion's share of the play, the lion's share of the chances. They've looked by far the more dangerous team, not taken those chances, and then Kai Corbett does superbly well, sending at least one defender for a hot dog, putting him on his backside as he stepped inside, fed Henry, shot good, goal bound, but it needed a deflection to loop over Winterbottom,
and it's cleared forward by Fylde. Woodhouse pushing into the back of Oosterbasi. It's sent back via Harry Davis to the goalkeeper Winterbottom, and then bounces awkwardly, and Horton picks it up on his chest. It's poked out to the left-hand side, and Fylde into the penalty area, and a great challenge from Keane Anderson. Takes the ball clean off Tyler Roberts. Well done, young man.
Brilliant tackle. I thought Roberts was through there. He had the ball on his left foot, keeping it out of Keane Anderson's reach, but clean, strong in the tackle, had to be clean, won it superbly. Brilliant.
Here's Dewhurst with the kick, headed on by Lang, headed back by Evans, headed the other way by Aaron Jones. Then Kai Corbett sends a ball out to the left-hand side, and Kwame Thomas is quickly onto it, holds it up. He'll go back to Corbett. Corbett tries the early cross. Aaron Jones is well up there, heads it down into path of James Henry. Oh, and he just drags his shot wide. And such has been the quality of James Henry's finishing this year. You were almost waiting for the net to bulge, weren't you?
Yeah, he dragged it deliberately over to that far post, past Winterbottom, but also past the far post. Only by a matter of inches, though. And again, excellent work from Kai Corbett. I think he's been brilliant in an unfamiliar left wing-back position this evening.
Right, Aldershot Town free kick. 7 or 8 yards inside the Fylde half, out on their Aldershot's left-hand side. Ryan Jones is going to take it, and we're into the 76th minute. Header is away by Fylde, hooked on and up in the air, headed on by Horton, and he'll now get on to the knockdown from Boatswain, and he beats one player and then runs out of pitch, but Corbett does well coming back. Keane Anderson flicks it up in the air and sends it forward. It's headed back as far as Theo Widrington. Corbett jumps, a little bit unsighted. Fylde volley it forward. Dewhurst doesn't know whether to come or not, and it's headed towards goal. What a clearance by Levi Lang, who ends up in the net himself. It's a corner to Fylde. Dewhurst just didn't know whether to come out or not. When he did, he was prone to the lob. The lob came in from Boatswain, and Levi Lang has just had his best moment in an Aldershot Town shirt. He read what was on, flew back towards his own goal, cleared it behind for the corner, and ended up in the back of the net himself. Steve Gibbs.
Yeah, fantastic clearance, tracking back, giving it everything, straining every sinew to get that ball.
Corner to the shots, and it comes from Corbett to the far post. It's claimed by the goalkeeper Winterbottom. He immediately kicks it forward. Aaron Jones positions himself well, wins the header. Theo Widrington plays it into a lovely position for Ryan Jones, who sends it out to Corbett on the left side. Corbett is running up against Sassi. He's into the area. He's trying to make room for a shot. Oh, it's a brilliant save at the last moment from Winterbottom. And watch the ball almost into the goal, and then the left hand of Winterbottom came out. Wonderful save. Corner to the shots. They may make these substitutions now. We'll have to wait and see. But what a save from Ben Winterbottom. He's kept his side in it.
It looked like it was going to swerve away from him into that far corner. Brilliant from Kai Corbett, who I think has been excellent this evening.
Aaron Jones is still walking around the pitch, pointing out that the ball's just outside the quadrant. Horton floats it in. Ellison heads it away. It's picked up by Ormerod on the left-hand side. He's up against Theo Widrington. Combination of Lang and Widrington have disarmed him. but the clearance forward can only find Riley as Cam Hargreaves waits to come into the fray as well. Good 1-2. They're in on the left side, Fylde, and the shot comes right across goal and away behind the goal. Goal kick to the Shots. It's a throw in to Shots on the right hand side. Josh Barrett is preparing to take it. I'm looking over at the stopwatch, which says that we've got just over a minute and a half of the added time left. Barrett's just keeping the ball, almost gives it away, finds Hargreaves. Hargreaves sends it inside to Ryan Jones. Good idea, that threads the ball through the middle. It's headed away. Barrett might get onto it, and he does, and he scores. The number 10 at the East Bank end loves a bouncing ball, loves a lob, loves a finish high into the net, and he's removed all doubt here. The Shots have doubled their lead in the 95th minute of 96. Aldershot Town 2, Fylde 0.
Brilliant from Josh Barrett. You could see exactly what he was going to do as the ball dropped to him. One touch on the chest, a volley, Winterbottom got a hand to it, but he can only help it on its way into the net. Superb from Josh Barrett. Shots have not been at their best by any means this evening, but they've done enough, done more than enough to secure the 3 points.
Hargreaves appeals, but he's not going to get anywhere. Fylde clear it forward. Lang comes underneath it, can't win it cleanly. Horton's onto the ball, turns back on himself, twists one way then the other, sends a ball out to the right hand side. It's headed on by Sassy into the path of Bryce Hosanna. Strong shoulder barge from Luca Woodhouse, and somehow, some way, the Shots have battled their way through this game. There is the final whistle. The Shots take home the points. Fylde will make the long journey back to the northwest with nothing, no goals, no points. And the Shots move on to the FA Trophy semi-final on Saturday on the back of a 2-0 win here at the EBB, which takes them to 53 points for the season.